Ho, 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 ho. Alrighty, scavengers. How's everybody doing? Alright, super. Anyways, as promised, doing a little follow-up here for you guys. Kind of like a running two little follow-ups into one. We've got the stuff from the video, the little scale over here, and the little gear pump, and then also the stuff from last night, lockers, shelves, fan, that kind of stuff. So let's get to it. All right, anyways, as y'all can see over here, I've been working on this gear pump, got the flanges off and everything. Still working on this motor. I've been banging away at it. I mean, I got had the big hex bolts, got those out of there, but it's still not wanting to come out. And, you know, I'm gonna keep chugging away at it, banging on it. You know, it's like a wise old man at the scrapyard once told me, if you bang on something hard enough, it's eventually gonna break off. So, may get to the point where I just start smacking on this with a sledgehammer, see what happens. The body itself, all this part right here, this is all magnetic. This is all magnetic, even inside there. I'm not quite sure what that stuff is in there. What is that? I don't know. But it's all metallic. It's all iron. The actual case itself, this is a piece of cast aluminum, but it's full of oil, and I think there's gears and stuff in there. But like I said, I'm still chipping away at this. I'm gonna try and get as much as I possibly can off of it. It is definitely a beast. Over here, the scales, I haven't even plugged this one in yet. The blue one we got plugged in. I think there's something up with the cord. This guy right here, the actual dial itself, I can't get it to come on. You plug it in, it says it's charged, it's not coming on, nothing like that. So this guy though, you turn it on, it actually comes on. So I have this particular guy hooked to this scale right here with that 4-prong plug. You stand on it, nothing's happening. But anyways, yeah, so standing on this, there's nothing reading up on the scale. So the cord could be wrong, something could be up with the cord. The scale could be messed up. I mean, the stuff was thrown in the trash. So I'll keep playing with it. When I get this off, I'll plug this one in and see if it works. If not, you know, maybe see if I can dig up. I don't know what this kind of plug is called. It's got the 4 little dealios. It's something similar to like what a razor scooter or something would have. So I'm gonna keep playing away with these, see if we can get anything to work. But you know, they were in the trash. They were in the trash. Point in case, the portable air circulator fan, it actually works. It's got 2 speeds. It's kind of a wobble rackety thing. We got the low speed and in the high speed, and it actually blows pretty decent air. So you're like, all right, it works, awesome. But go ahead and turn it off. I had this thing running, and after about 5 or 10 minutes, it just shut off by itself, almost like it had like some sort of safety switch, like it got too hot and it just shut off and it wouldn't come back on. Let it cool down, turned it back on, came right back on, and then it did it again. So there's something going on with it, overheating, some sort of a faulty switch or whatever. But yeah, so case in point, a lot of times when this crap's in the trash, I mean, especially when it's beat up and banged up and old like this, probably doesn't work. Anyways, moving along, got my little pile of iron shred over here, the reindeer and stuff. You know, some of you are probably like, Mike, there's some Christmas lights in there, why don't you clean those up? Well, I mean, you could. It takes forever, especially if they're zip tied on and everything like that. And Christmas lights at the scrapyard, it's literally just a few more pennies than just the iron price. So I usually just leave the Christmas lights in there. I cut off as much as I can, you know, the long pieces that are coming off. But as far as like that goes, that's about as far as I break it down. Iron shred stuff over here. We've got our lockers. Reminds me of Back when I used to rule the halls. Not really, I wasn't that guy. But anyways, yeah, we got a little 8 locker unit here. We're not gonna scrap this out. I'm gonna put this up for sale. I don't know, I'm thinking maybe start it, like I'm wanting to get 100, so maybe start it at 150, maybe even 200 bucks and see what somebody comes back with. But I feel like 100 would be a pretty good solid number for this, being that, you know, even though they're not in the best of shapes and they are kind of beat up a little bit, they are completely functional, you know what I mean? And you know, you can lock your stuff up, and I mean, there's a ton. I mean, there's probably 1,000 things that you can do with those lockers. So super awesome find right there. All right, anyways, back here, all of our shelving that we found. We are missing 4, I believe 4 of the cross beams, because we've got 2 of the extra shelves. We had exactly, what was it, 1 2 3 4 5 6, we had 12. I believe we should have had 16. I may pop back by there and see if I feel like I dug through there pretty good. They may just not have been in there. I mean, there was even 12, you know. It's not like we had like 13 or like 15 or something like that. You know, we had the you know, 2 4 6, yeah, even 12. So they may not have been in there, but I'm probably gonna swing by there tonight, just poke my head in, take a quick little peek. But yeah, super awesome right here. They're a little rusty, a little crusty, a little dusty, but they're still solid shelves. And I mean, that's good stuff. Good stuff. So awesome right there. Over here, this is our supply department. Stuff taken apart. Got some big, probably B7 all thread right there. I've got the nuts on there. With this kind of stuff, if y'all store this up for later dates, you know, future projects, things like that. If you do have nuts, thread it on just a little bit, but you know, don't go all the way. Try to cover those last few threads. That way, you know, if it does end up banging or dropping or whatever, you're not gonna gald up the threads and have to deal with that. So, you know, just a little, you know, mechanic 101 kind of stuff for you. But yeah, some got a I believe that would have been like, what, a blind flange? I don't quite remember, with a hole in it now. But like that'd be some serious pressure to come from like something that size to that small of a hole. But yeah, steel plate. This looks like it's probably, oh, I don't know, this is probably a 1/2 inch. This is probably 3/8. Good heavy stuff right there. Project pieces. Over here we've got a server rack enclosure. The if you can see, I don't know if you can see the line right here. It goes big, small. This thing is definitely, I bet when they dropped it in there, it just went and it's not square. But I think that there's still some hope for it. I think that there's still something that can be done with it. You know, it's got the little fans still in it or whatever. I think people could use one of these to do like an indoor grow thing or something. Cool right there. Moving along to our scrap department. Over here we've got our cast aluminum. This came off of that street sign that we found. Some of that lighting, cast aluminum, all cleaned up. Good stuff. These are the corner pieces of those 2 big tables we found in the dumpster here with the lockers. The actual cross pieces were steel, but the corner pieces themselves are actually cast aluminum. All cast aluminum. And then over here is our stainless. It's going to go down as 304 stainless. This flange, I was telling you, I was like, man, I bet that's 316. If you look right here on the side of it, it's a it says it's a 3x2 150 pound B16.5, and then it says 304L. That means that's the material and the material grade 304 stainless. So yeah, this is all 304, unlike that other crap that we found that one time that it was 316. The barbecue pit stuff, super gross. Mercy, our little pooch, she was all about this barbecue grill thing here. Got all this cleaned up over here as well. All stainless steel, gonna go down 304 stainless with the grill. Love those little drop-in grills, because, you know, I mean, as they sit, 95% of it's stainless steel, so it's super easy to clean up right there. Down here we got some of our little one-off tchotchkes. That came out the grill, stainless on it, stainless breakage. We've got some, that's gonna be 6063 Bear. These came out of those LED lights That should go down to 6063 bare as well. Need to clean that little bit of glue up, that gunk up on there. They could, you know, hit you for that, get you secondary or whatever. But yeah, oh, we did get some of this though. This is 316 stainless. It says right there on the elbow, 316. If you guys ever get like stuff that says Swedge lock on it, man, that's like good quality stuff all the time, all the time. So yeah, just some one-off stuff over here. See, these are big aluminum poles. Part of the street sides. This is going to be 6061 painted, heavy thick aluminum right there. Some extension wire there. Got a little cat wire right here. Little sheet aluminum here. Number 2 wire and some number 1 wire and partridge in a pear tree. So yeah, guys, there it is. That's our follow-up. All cleaned up, sorted in all of its glory. Thank y'all for tagging along. As always, it was a total pleasure. I got that truck emptied all out. Let's go fill it up.